guys, welcome to my channel. Please do not forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Chaos to Calm. I'm your lovely host, Sandy Davis, and today we have a crew member from the Chaos to Calm crew. You want to introduce yourself?
Yes, hi guys. So excited to be on Chaos to Calm. I'm more chaos than calm, but that's okay. We're going to get through this.
Oh
I am
yeah.
Shay, and I'm so happy to be here.
And just a disclaimer, guys, Shay is a good friend of mine. We've been friends for I don't know how many years, but we met at work. And
Hmm.
that's all I can tell you about our friendship.
Yeah, we met at work, and now we don't like working.
That's one thing we do have in common.
Yes.
So we're going to just jump right into this. As you guys know, every episode I like to start it off with a scripture or a positive story, a positive quote. And today I figured because we do not like to work, we were going to do a positive story. Now, this story comes from Jennifer Hudson's talk show. She had a female on there. I believe she was from Cleveland, Ohio, and she went from working at the hospital, being the janitor, okay, to becoming a doctor at that same hospital.
Girl, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Talk your
See what
stuff
hard
then,
work
girl.
does?
You see what
I,
I'm saying? See what hard work gets you?
I love
So
hearing stories like that.
she works at the hospital now that she was a janitor at.
Yes, and she,
What?
yes, she worked as a janitor, and now she's a doctor.
What?
Those same
What?
hallways she walked cleaning, now she's walking them as a doctor.
Girl. And what's her? She older, younger? Did it
She
say
was, yeah, she looked about 40.
about
She was
40?
African
Okay.
American. This is why you guys can look it up. It was on the Jennifer Hudson
And
show. This
she's
is why
black.
everything was T. African American, yes, black man. You know,
Oh,
they be
okay.
black, white, African American, Caucasian. So yeah, she's
Yeah, we
black.
need
She's a
more.
black girl.
We need more of ours in different places
So
too. Stepping it up.
I was so proud of that.
That is. That's a good. Oh, that was a good one to start
You
off
know
for.
what?
You got the
I got a
clap.
round of applause here. I think. Let me see.
Okay, good.
We're gonna do cheers.
Whoa. Okay, girl. She got a
Fancy,
little.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's fancy. I
So
need that.
let's jump right into the topic. So today we're gonna talk about how long after you're separated from someone should you wait to get into the dating field. And I want to say legally separated because we're talking about married couples. We're not talking about boyfriends and girlfriends. We're talking about married. This topic comes from Cardi B and Offset situation. You know, it's a lot of controversy with her being pregnant while still married.
Okay, there is a lot. There is a lot. I see, and there's a lot on each side too. There's a lot that say, "Girl, do you?" And then there's a lot that's like, "Oh my God, she was married." So this is a really good topic. So first question I have, I just thought of.
Look,
So is
wait a minute,
it?
y'all. Wait, look, pause, rewind. This is my podcast, right? But she said first question I have. She just gonna take over. But
No,
I'm
I
here.
just want to
I'm
know.
here.
Is
Here
it
y'all.
specific to? Is it specific to? Okay, when you say seeing somebody, like let's say, like is it like casual, or you like getting serious with somebody, or just it all in general?
Just dating because you don't know where that can lead. You can just be casually dating and it leads to something serious. This I don't think that she planned to be pregnant. She just had a
Yeah,
baby by her husband. So I don't think this was planned. Like, oh, we're just gonna have a baby. So but she was out there dating, doing
yeah.
grown folk stuff, and out came a baby, you know? So now everybody is in an uproar. Well, half of the people, like you said, half is on the other side, half is on one side. It's in an uproar about her being pregnant while still married.
And I guess so for me, I kind of I think mine is specifically to Cardi B's, mine is like, girl, do your thing. I'm okay with it. And I'm trying to separate from Cardi B's situation to everybody else's because I think I feel so strongly about Cardi B because we've seen what she went through in her marriage. So you cannot say, oh my God, she's married and she's having another baby and be so upset by that. But where was the outrage when she was married to him and pregnant and going through everything and he was out there cheating and had girls Snapchatting her, DMing her, whatever, all that. There was no outrage. So it's kind of like, for me, this specific situation, okay, do your big one because he deserved it. He didn't take you. My thing is, he didn't respect your vows. So now you're saying like, oh, what about our vows? But the whole marriage, you didn't respect our vows. The whole
So,
marriage, you didn't respect me. So now I left and I did me and got pregnant. What you want me
okay,
to
so
do?
take her situation out of it. Do it matter who's filing for divorce?
I do think it does. That's what I'm trying to say. I think I gotta separate the two. I'm so thinking about her, and I'm happy for her. But even with
So,
some,
so we can get to that part of it. Let's just the first part, the first question. How long do do you think that a person should wait? Whether they're seriously dating, whether they're casually dating, is it a time frame they should wait when they know, we are legally separated, although we're not divorced? Is it a time frame? Should you wait till your divorce is final? Should you, to move on with
yeah,
your life?
I don't think so because that could take a long time. Doesn't always have to. It's not like a speedy process, so we're supposed to just wait around until that takes place. And then I was gonna ask you too. I don't know if you know this, but like, why is there the separation part? Well, first, is that like illegal? You go down there and say, "Hey, we're married," but you actually have to go down and tell the court like we're separated.
Now, you can do one or two things. You can separate amongst yourself. You could say, hey, we're going to separate. Someone go down there and file for divorce. You can't, number two, you can do legal separation where you go down there to court, you legally get separated, and you work towards maybe everyone's not in deciding on the divorce just yet.
That's what I
So,
was trying to say.
mhm.
Okay, because that helps me out. Okay, so if we went down there, we're both in agreement that this is no longer going to be a thing. There's no counseling. There's no nothing we're about to do. And I feel like right away. Now, if there is something, I mean, right away, you already we separated. It's just not fully done because it's a whole marriage. It didn't take you like it took a while to get married, so it's gonna take a minute to get divorced. So I understand that. But if you guys are like separated yet going to counseling, that kind of shows more of a we're working on it. And to get pregnant in the middle of that, it's kind of like still cheating a little bit to me
That's
because
true.
you were still working on it. But if we agree you're gonna go your way, I'm gonna go my way, we just waiting on the course to make it final. Then baby, the moment we agree to that, that opens up the door. So I can
Yeah.
talk to who I want to talk to, you can talk to who you want to talk to.
Yeah.
We're
So I
not
guess
working
it
on
depends
anything.
on the situation.
Yeah.
But if you both are agreeing that you are getting a divorce and you want to move forward with this, you have legally separated or personally separated,
Right.
then you feel that they should be able to go and date immediately.
Yeah.
Whether it's
Yeah.
intentional, non-intentional.
Yep. Or not.
And
You
I
should
agree.
be able to
I
go
agree.
date. I think, but like I said, if you working on it, then that's kind of like still cheating. Like it was never fully set in
But okay,
stone.
so
Like
what if the one person so in some cases the other person don't want to let go. So you're really just working on it to pacify the other person's feelings. You and your, because women, we leave way longer mentally before we leave
before.
physically,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm,
know?
yeah.
So if I'm still, I know it's misleading, but sometimes it's hard when feelings are involved to just turn it off
Turn it
or
off. Yeah.
be mean to that person. So what if he think we're working on it, but in my eyes, baby, it's done. And
You know
I'm
what I'm
out
saying?
here, you
You know what
know.
I'm saying? Then in that case, if you think we working on it and I'm done, I still say too bad, so sad, because I thought we was in a marriage and we clearly wasn't. So I mean, listen, when you did it to me, you misled me. So I guess that's what we doing. We misleading each other. So game on. Cause what? I might still be thinking about Offset.
No, because we're gonna get back to that because me personally with Cardi B situation, every the people that are in an uproar because me and my husband and I we had like a situation with this one because he's all team Offset, oh team Offset, and I'm looking at him sideways
Right.
because I
Like,
can't be team Offset.
you see what I'm saying? I just feel like it's this even this situation. It's like the culture we live in now. That's what's crazy. The moment that you do a them on them, everybody be upset. What we mad for? What are you mad for? I'm just confused. What are you upset for? Because I did you on you, so you the only one can do you, huh? Then when I
Because
get to doing you, it's the problem. So the saying go, do unto others as you would have others do unto
I know
you.
somebody.
So
Hello.
if you did this to me, and then I turn around and do it to you, the same thing. If you not okay with it, then baby, don't sound to me like you should have been doing it to me.
Oh wait, okay, so this is a good example because I told my husband, I said, well, he said, well, who get pregnant? She washed up. Why would she get pregnant and she still married? Everybody looking at her crazy. I said,
Not
well, it's
not
not
everybody, because I ain't. But I get
it's
what he,
not
I
her
get where he
choice.
going with it.
First of all, it's not her choice to still be married. Let's be clear.
Right.
She been wanting a divorce, honey.
So you supposed to hold me hostage in this marriage, and I supposed to wait on you to release me to move on with my life? No. You've already taken so many months, years, days, seconds, minutes of my life. You don't get anymore.
Yeah,
I'm not about to wait for you to decide to release me to move on.
yeah,
Because the thing is, my thing is, uh, every action has a reaction.
yes,
So
I
if
agree.
you didn't like the reaction, maybe you should have changed what you was doing in the beginning that led up here. Now she said, "Be careful with me." What didn't you understand? I heard her
And that was the first. That was the first CD.
the
That was
first time. She
the.
said,
You
"Be
see what I'm saying?
careful with me." The same thing she already told you, the same thing you doing, I could do. I'm just not doing. I mean, what legally, if somebody trying to attack you, you can let off a warning shot. That's what she did. After the warning shot, you could kill him. You let one pound, and he
You still coming after me? Then what? Oh my.
called him.
Yeah.
She let off
Okay.
a
So
warning shot, bro.
he says that. So I said, well, he cheated on her. And back to the story with my husband. I said he cheated on her, and she just decided to leave him, go get with someone else, and she got pregnant. He said, but she ain't had no baby, but he didn't have a baby. I said, but he got someone pregnant. Just because she didn't go through with the pregnancy does not mean anything. He has manipulated her, he has
Yep.
embarrassed her in front of the whole world, and
Yeah.
he got someone pregnant, and the girl got an abortion. This was prior
Yeah.
to the
He's
divorce
been
even being
so
filed.
disloyal. He's done all of this, and this is what you guys find. You think she not loyal.
Yes,
But you know
because
what I said? It's selective outrage. That's the thing, though. It's like they are okay with, and normally it's like that's how people are in general. Like this is what I'm learning. When they are doing it to you, it's like there's a reason, there's a justification, but the moment you do anything that resembles what they did, you are like the bad person. You the monster, you the villain,
mhm,
you all of these things. But it's like, let's not forget what you did. That's why I say, I mean, at
because
this
he did
point,
it first.
if
He
you
like
hit
he
me and
got
I hit
someone
you
pregnant
back,
while they were married.
right. If you hit me and I hit you back, I mean, I'm trying to figure out, and then you looking at me like I'm
But
wrong
my
because I'm
whole
the
thing
last lick.
is why is
And
it
this
not an
wasn't even,
outrage
I
when it
don't
comes
think
to
this
the
was
men?
intentional. Like, oh, let me go out and get pregnant. I think this is probably just the way it worked out. With your things that you was doing in the marriage were directly, you was seeking out these women. You DM them, you reaching out to them, you doing all of these. Because before you lay down with somebody, there's some conversation pieces
Mm-hmm.
being had. You
Mm-hmm.
didn't stop during the conversation. You disrespected the marriage the whole time. And then now you looking for some sort of respect. It's like,
Yeah. And I think
she
that
ought to put him
men
on child support.
for the baby, because he's legally the baby's
See what I'm
dad,
saying?
or legally
You should have
responsible
thought
for the
about that.
baby, right?
You should have thought about that. Now you
But
the daddy.
why is it that men think that they can do everything to us,
Mm-hmm.
to a female? And because even my husband, he is team Offset, and I'm like, what? Yeah, Cardi B is wrong, and she should have
Mm-hmm.
never got pregnant by that man. Okay, so she was having sex. It's a possibility to get pregnant, and like I said before, she wants the divorce to be over, so they would have been divorced. Then he brought up another comment. Her other baby not even one. So a lot of judgment from men on that aspect, and I'm like, you
And it's so
guys,
many men that have, I know,
thank you,
family members who got 2, 3, 1 year olds
thank you.
by three different women.
Talk about it.
They all
And
say,
nobody,
hey, you
but
make
what
that
I'm
math
saying,
make sense.
nobody blinks an eye.
No, I blink an eye. But that's the reason this opened up a whole nother topic. That's the reason our world is where it's at today, with fathers being in and out the house, because there was no expectation put on them to show up. The expectation is put on mom to show up and mom to do this and mom to do that. And dad really, once they leave dad's nutsack, can you say nutsack on YouTube?
Well, it's already there.
I already said it now. You got to beep it out. I was just wondering if for next time if I plan, because I plan on saying it again. So I just was wondering if it's allowed. But once it leaves, baby, that's all the daddy's supposed to do, is what you telling me? He did his part. I gave you the baby. What?
And then I asked him, what part did Offset play in this divorce? Do you think that he played a part in this
Hello,
divorce at
somebody.
all?
What did he play? What was the answer?
No, it's not his fault they're getting divorced. She the one filed the papers. Are you still there?
Girl, because I'm processing. Look at me. Loading. We just going to pretend the video froze. Look at me.
Yeah.
She filed the papers. So that make it her fault.
And what I had to explain to him, just because she's the one that filed, that's why I asked you before, it doesn't matter
Well,
who
she's
filed,
the one being
because
done
you
wrong. Why would
forced
he
me.
file?
You forced me to file.
Because why would he file? What did she do to him? Why would he go file him? There's no reason for him to want to be divorced. She ain't out here cheating, making a
He's
fool
taking
out of him.
easy too.
Because where are you trying to leave? You see right now, he still don't want to be gone.
And then, as
They
far
act
as
like marriage is like something you could take a temporary leave of absence from and then come back like ain't nothing happened. This is not FMLA. You don't get to just go over there for a second, take a few mental days, get your little side chick, and then come back to your wife like nothing ever happened and she's supposed to embrace you with open arms.
but
No,
see,
I'm going to embrace you. I'm going to hand you your stepchild. That's what you get. Next time, don't take a break. Now break that. And you are the pappy. And I'm putting you on child support because you
but
played
see,
with me.
I don't even think the child support gonna work because he trying to take all her money. That's what happened
Right.
when you cheat with these
We're
nothing like,
broke people.
yeah. You now he wants to take her money. Not only is she washed
Call
up for
him.
that,
Girl, and that's what I'm saying. It just, women are just smarter than men and they be mad about it because she cheated with somebody who can take care of they child together and your kids with her.
you see what I'm
You
saying?
cheated with females that can't even help you
And you
do
still
nothing.
begging me for money.
You should have thought about that. You should cheat better. Then
Yeah.
she's smart. You're
Yeah.
gonna cheat, at least cheat smart. She cheated smart. And I bet you if he was broke, we wouldn't be here. Your ego hurt because this is a pride and ego thing too. It's because it's Stephon Diggs too.
Yeah, that's true. It's because this is baby. Yeah,
He
that's
all
true.
at the game hitting touchdowns after he didn't hit your touchdown. That's gotta hurt. He up there, yeah. And then she on there, my man, dancing on a little jumbotron thing at his game, cheering him on. And she said in her song, I'll be with your favorite. What she say? Something about I'll be with
Your
your
favorite
favorite
player.
NFL
My
player.
DM.
And that's
Mm-hmm.
probably who he had all his bets on him. That's probably his
Lord.
favorite player of all time.
It's definitely bitter. It's that
And I
all
don't even know your
definitely
chick
bitter.
that you cheated with. What you say
Definitely.
that name was again? Oh,
Yeah,
never heard of her. So that must suck. But
that's
she
true.
gave you a chance. She said, "Be careful with me." You didn't listen, and then
That's
you
true.
sit here like the victim.
So overall, what is the message that we want to put out about this
Don't get
particular?
married if you ain't ready.
Yep.
If you not ready to
Oh,
give
buddy.
everything, do you see what I'm saying? If you not ready to give everything to it, don't even get into it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste nobody else's time. Because this would have never happened, in my opinion. I guess we don't know because it didn't happen the way it, everything didn't go how we would think it would have went. But it wouldn't have happened if you were being the husband you were supposed to be. So instead of looking at her like, oh my gosh, she had a baby with somebody, how about you ask yourself, was I making her happy? Was
Mm-hmm.
I doing everything I was supposed to do as a man?
Accountability. But
What
what
did
she,
I
the
mess up
part
in
she
this
played?
relationship? Did I play a part in pushing her into the arms of a strong, muscular, uh,
This is
dark
rubbing in.
skinned, lovely, ambidextrous? What is it called? You got a lot of abs. Football player?
That's what it's
Did I
called.
do that?
Is
Because
that
you
what it's
was with your
called?
little skinny self. Coming home to you, little skinny minnie. This whole time. You pushed her and she fell into the arms of some big old muscles. And he lifted her up
Look at this one.
when you couldn't lift her up. And now you upset. What you want from me?
And they be so bitter. So bitter. Men, they talk about how women are bitter, but men, baby, bitter. It's nothing like what she
Bitter.
said. I turned you into my
A
bitter
scorned
baby
man.
mama. Cause what? My bitter
Definitely.
baby daddy. Cause what?
Scorn.
Like
And then it's
I'm.
like it's still all this time has passed and you still have yet to say, okay. You say it in interviews, but see here's the thing. This is a backhand. You would say, "Oh yeah, I did wrong and I did this," but then you go, "But she's pregnant." Okay. I mean, let's go back to when you said you did wrong, you did this, and just stay there. Live in that moment.
Yeah,
Stay in
cause
that moment.
they're getting so caught up because of the pregnancy. If we take the pregnancy out of it, but that's impossible because they're just gonna go back there. Because if we take that out of it, I mean, she's
Yeah.
I know she's mad that she didn't then get a divorce from him when he brought
Right.
the flowers on stage.
You see what I'm saying? You making promises you didn't never intend on keeping, and then you mad because she made you a promise and she kept it. She said, "Be careful with me." What you want?
Yeah. So
So I think that it's like the moral of it. I think that people just need to treat people how you want to be treated. If you want to be respected in your marriage or relationship, or just in taking out a relationship
in
in
general,
general, that's how you treat people. Then don't do something to somebody that you wouldn't want done to you. Because now look where we at. You
mm,
cheated. She said he cheated every month for the entirety of their marriage, and now you have the
every
audacity.
month,
You see what I'm saying? Once a month for the entirety of their marriage, and now you had the audacity to be mad at what? I can't believe you mad at anything, because that's crazy. Like, take some accountability. And people say, I read this thing one time because people say, "Oh, well, men cheat all the time. That's what men do, and women supposed to be at a higher standard." And it's like, no. I don't believe that. There was a time where did believe that, but I believe that for a man to be just a leader in general, lead his household, lead anything, there has to be discipline. If
Yes.
you can't discipline, you don't have discipline for your penis. I mean, how would I?
I-
You're that's not a good leader. You should be able, as a man, to control yourself. You
yes.
trying to tell me you can't control your body, but you want to control our house? No. First, you control Lil Willie, and then I might listen. Because I'm not gonna listen to you when you don't have the willpower to see somebody say, "Oh man, she look good. Oh man, she got them cheeks are cheeking. Oh, her face is giving face. She's so cute." However, I'm married. If you can't
Exactly.
do that, you can't control nothing in the house. You lost. I
Exactly.
lost respect for you because
Exactly.
at the very least, you should be able to control your body.
That's true.
And that's like, so it's like, yeah, I feel like it's different things. Like my thing is when women go out and they sleep around with different people, I do believe your body is your temple and you should respect your body. You should make other people respect your body. By doing that, I think the main thing is not letting everybody have access to you in your body. However, that's the same for men. A man's body should be his temple just like a woman.
Yes.
But that's why
Hmm.
all these kids are out here, and then you want to talk about your baby mama, but you laid down with her. You didn't have enough respect for yourself, and that's why you got your child in this situation now. They didn't get put there by accident. You didn't have enough respect. You probably seen all these things in her before you even had kids. You have kids, and you're like, oh my God, she's such a bad mom. Yeah, but you're a bad dad, and you started off a bad dad before she ever became
Before
a
she
bad
knew
mom,
it was a bad
and you
mom.
laid
Yes.
down with her
Hmm.
and knowing what she's like, what type of person she is. You laid down and you brought a baby into this world with this person, and then they just like to always blame the women. Like, no, you take accountability.
That's true. But in general, it's just like we women are always blamed. That's just what it is. If a child is bad at school, the woman's gonna be blamed. It's where's the mom? Where's the mom? You never really hear anyone saying where's the dad. And I want to say this before we close that no one, Cardi B, just to get on that topic, back on that, she did not get married to get a divorce. She did not have those kids with her husband to then become a single parent. She
Right,
just did not. So this is not what she chose for herself. This is what Offset chose for her by being
right,
selfish.
right.
And that's why I want to close it out with that, because just think about that. Like you said, um, she did she what am I trying to say? She's entitled to do what she wants with her body, 1,000%. But she would not be here. She didn't cheat on him until the marriage was over in her mind. Although they're not divorced, the marriage was over. She,
Mhm.
like I said, women leave physically, mentally before they leave physically. So
Right.
just because they're still married does not mean that she's still in it. She's still in it. She's been out of it. She's been out of it. Like what she said, she cried a whole year. Nobody checked on her. A whole
Yeah,
year. So that lets you know that it's been a whole year at least that she's been getting over this divorce. So,
yeah.
like you said, if you're not ready to be a husband or a wife, you're not
And
married to.
everything that comes with that. Everything. You don't get the cherry pick aspects of it that you want to be. It's an all or nothing type of situation. You don't get to give, well, I gave 75%. Well, that's not good enough then. If you gave 80%, if that's not good enough. If you gave 99.9%, it ain't good enough.
Yes,
100%. If
yes,
you're going to commit to it, give 100%.
yes.
And I feel like a lot of times people want to give more than they gave to any other relationship, and they want you to be okay with that. But it's
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, you gave the last person 20%, you giving me 30, and I'm supposed to what? Dance about it? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of times that's men mindset, like, man, I did more for her than I did for anybody. Okay,
And it's not taking
that doesn't
accountability.
that's no accountability, and that doesn't work. Okay, you did more for me. Okay, I guess I should pat myself on the back. But like the thing is, did you do everything that you should have did, or did you just do more?
Yeah.
Because more could be any number. That's what I be
Mhm.
wanting people to understand. People act like more is just like everything. There's a more and there's everything. Two
Mhm.
separate things.
That's true.
And you
So
could go your whole life giving people bare minimum, and then you get in a
that
marriage, you're
one
gonna just
person.
do moderate. And you're not gonna be married for 50, 60 years doing moderate.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
true.
you gotta kinda I think like nowadays it seems like everybody kind of rushing to get married. And I kind of think too, slowing it down and getting to know the person fully, like, will help. Cause I don't know if like, I mean, I guess Cardi B was dating for a while, but that's why I'm kind of like hard on like when people say, "How long do you know? Do you wait? Like, how long do you date somebody before you like, okay, at this mark we gonna be married?" That's kind of a hard one for me too because it's like it's not about it's 3 months on the calendar now. It's time. It's about mindset. It's about our connection. It's about our disagreements. It's about our communication. That's what determines it for me. Not like, oh, it's been 3 months now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think
And
that's how you get to a lot of these too, putting a time on it instead of putting an expectation on when you should get married. Like, put a
or
what you
if
want
you're
to
really
see.
ready, because you can have that connection and you can, both of you guys can feel like, oh, I love this person, I want to spend the rest of my life with this person. But you have to think about, are you ready to take on that role as a wife? Are you ready to take on that role as a husband? Because it comes with something different. So although you might be ready you might think you're ready as far as the person that you're with, are you ready mentally? Have you did that work?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Because what you want and what you ready for sometimes is not the same thing.
exactly,
And that's why
exactly.
that's why even like you'll see people. I seen this show I was watching, this like the how the lottery ruined my life. And it's like I think it's crazy to hear, like they don't even sound like they go together, like how the lottery ruined my life. You think that'd be the best thing, but when you get a bunch of money but you ain't ready to have a bunch of money, that's how it ruined your life. When
Yeah,
you get a good
true.
wife but you ain't ready for a good wife, that's how it
That's
ruined
how
your
you
life.
ruined it.
Like when
Yes,
you ready, you even a woman for a husband. No, I think it's vice versa. I think just how everybody there's a lot of women that want to be wives that's not ready to be a wife, because there's a
yeah.
lot that, in my
Hmm.
opinion, that go into it. It's not just like, "Oh, I'm a woman and so that makes me qualified to be a wife." No, there's
Yeah, they
things
just
that
think, right, like you said, they just think they deserve it because they're a woman. But you not cooking, you not cleaning, you don't have that mental
you
capacity
don't
to have
support,
a mature.
you don't support him, you don't know how to let certain things go. Every battle is the battle that you like, oh, this me. Pick me, coach. And it's like it's a lot of things, especially when you thinking like a long time. And a person who give up. Because I feel like in the marriage, yeah, you shouldn't give up on everything. There are everybody has to have boundaries. Whether you in a relationship, marriage, or whatever, you have those certain things that's like this are non-negotiable. So those I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about they done made you mad 3 days out of the week, so you ready? You throwing up the divorce sign. It ain't even nothing that like really they've done that's kind of like it's like, oh my god, it's just for you. You have like weaponized it now.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
play with me if you want to. We will get a divorce, and that to me like you not ready
You
when
not
you
ready.
keep
Yeah. You
when
wasn't
you throw
ready.
that in there too. So it's like it's a lot of things that I think play a part in it, and I just think a lot of times too with even with Cardi B and Offset situation, the media and stuff, they look at stuff. Us as viewers, we look at stuff, and sometimes we don't have the mindset to understand this is only a part of the story.
Yes.
You
Yeah. Yeah.
you're not getting at you, so you looking at like, oh, Cardi B
You
left and
froze.
he cheated, men cheat. You don't know what Offset did. You know what I'm saying? You just know what we heard about. So it's like that's a big thing too. People, everybody act like they know everybody situation in and out, and it's like you don't. But speaking on here in general, I don't think she wrong in general. Regardless of if he just did this or if he did 20 other things. They were separated.
Yes. Yes. And they're
Divorce
currently
gonna
going
take
through
a
a
while.
divorce.
That's just what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just going. That's just what it is. So we got to close it out. We are at the end of the episode. That went fast, huh? So
Different
what do
because I'm looking
you?
like how many minutes was that? I don't think we did that long enough. But you know your friend
We
can
can do a
talk,
part
so
two. Yeah, this one, y'all. Y'all gonna
you
learn.
know
She
I
got
could
to
talk,
talk.
guys. Oh, don't
Hmm.
mind me.
So
I
what do
was
you
just
want
getting
to
warmed up.
leave the
I ain't even
viewers
hit my
with?
peak yet. So.
Little fat Junior. She ain't even let me close it out. What you want to lead them with?
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. Go ahead, girl. Close it out. Do your thing. What we sing at the end? What we do?
No, what do you
Cause
want to
I've
leave
been
them with?
working
This one
on.
on. Go ahead. You
It
can sing. That's what you want to leave them with.
from chaos to calm.
Where's the
I
calm?
think we
We
should
got to leave them with some
meditate.
calm.
Oh, we should meditate at the end. This is what I do with my kids. When they do something, I tell them come to me and say, like if they stress out, I'll say come to me and you say, "Mommy, this is happening. Can you take some deep breaths with me and I'll support you in calming down."
Take your deep
So that's
breaths.
what we do.
Okay.
So they have to count them out. So I say, "How many deep breaths would you like to take?" So they're like, "I would like to take 5 deep breaths," and then they'll go. "Oh, calm," and then they'll say, "I feel much better."
Hopefully, this made you guys feel much better. Okay. And I'm going to leave you guys with this. Um, I think the message was do not get married if you're not ready. And how you know you're ready is when you're happy within yourself. You don't need anyone else to validate your happiness. Your husband or your wife is going to add on to your peace and your happiness. And it's not going to be because I'm married, I'm at peace. Because I'm married, I'm happy. Um, and just let people stay out of people business. Let them do what they want to do, especially the celebrities. That lady want to be pregnant. We ain't taking care of that baby. We ain't got to see that baby. We ain't got to do nothing for that baby. So
Girl, she probably could take care of my baby. I'm
you
at
should. Can you help me take you?
If you listening, Cardi,
Can
I'm
you
with
help
you,
us?
girl. Give
Yeah.
me a few dollars for mine.
And so next time, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. What do you think about the topic? How do you feel? We like to know what you think. And you can also email me any topics that you would like to see, or if you want some advice about something, whatever. I want to hear from you guys. You can put them in the comments. I want you to interact. We're doing this for my audience. And I hope that you guys loved it. And the email is chaos to calm with Sandy at Gmail. Until next time.
Two, like T-O calm or two.
T-O. T-O.
The
It's
number
the
two.
same as,
Oh,
it's the
yeah.
podcast name.
Okay,
I
cool.
think, yeah, that's it. I'll put it in the description
Okay.
as well. Yeah. All right. Until next time.
Okay. I might
Thank
email
you,
you some
Shay, for
topics.
being with us today. I greatly appreciated it, and you were wonderful. Chaos to Calm crew, and welcome.
Thank you guys for
Bye. Till next
having me. It
time.
was amazing. Bye.